Have you ever stopped to think that every action we take today can shape our future? Discover how the seeds we plant now can transform our lives. Prepare for a journey of self-knowledge and personal growth. Are you ready to reap the rewards of your effort? Listen to Tito's message.
My friends, remember that we will unfailingly reap what we have sown. If we are suffering, it is because we are eventually reaping the bitter fruits of wrong seeds planted in the past. Let's be alert in the present moment. Let us only plant the seeds of good work, of optimism and of love, to reap tomorrow the sweet fruits of satisfaction, joy and happiness. The great tendency in life is to reap the fruits of the seeds we plant. Each action, each choice, can shape what we will receive. But what happens when we plant the right seeds? Next, Apollos has an incredible story to share, which can change your perspective forever. Listen.
In a large and bustling city, where time always seemed scarce, lived Lucas, a man who felt trapped in an endless routine. He worked in a large company, where competitiveness and stress were constant. Lucas felt that, despite all his efforts, he never managed to achieve the satisfaction and happiness that he so desired. His life was a succession of gray days, where discouragement and frustration were constant companions. He wondered if all his effort was worth it, as it seemed to make no difference in his personal and professional life. Lucas was a dedicated man, always willing to help others, but he felt that his good deeds were not recognized. He wondered if all his effort was worth it, as it seemed to make no difference in his personal and professional life. His routine daily life was marked by endless meetings, tight deadlines and a feeling constant that something was missing. He lived comfortably, but his nights were filled with silence and sad reflections. Lucas yearned for a greater purpose, something that would give meaning to his existence. One day, while returning home, Lucas found an elderly man sitting on a park bench, looking lost. Lucas decided to approach and offer help. The gentleman, called Marcos, thanked him and said he was looking for an address. Lucas, without hesitation, offered to accompany him to the place. During the walk, Marcos shared his wisdom with Lucas, talking about the importance of planting good seeds and how every action has an impact on our lives. He said, "My young man, remember that we will reap what we sow. If we plant seeds of love, optimism, and good work, we will reap sweet and satisfying fruits." Inspired by the words of Marcos, Lucas decided to change his approach to life. He began to plant seeds of kindness, optimism, and love in his daily actions. Over time, Lucas realized that his life was transforming. He found satisfaction and joy in his activities and, more importantly, felt fulfilled and happy. Lucas began to dedicate more time to his family, organizing dinners and outings that strengthened family bonds. At work, he became an inspiring leader, always willing to listen to and help his colleagues. His positive attitude and collaborative created a more harmonious and productive work environment. Lucas's transformation did not go unnoticed. His work colleagues began to notice the difference in his behavior and attitude. After some time, he was promoted to a leadership position, where he could positively influence the company culture. Lucas also became involved in community projects, dedicating his free time to helping the less fortunate. He organized food and clothing donation campaigns, and actively participated in charity events. His life gained a new purpose, and he felt a deep satisfaction in knowing that he was making a difference in the world. Lucas also began to practice daily gratitude, writing down in a notebook the things he was grateful for. He realized that, by focusing on the positive, his perspective on life changed. He began to value the small moments more and appreciate the beauty of simple things. Lucas also dedicated himself to cultivating hobbies that brought joy and relaxation, such as gardening and reading. He created a small garden to attract birds, where he planted flowers and herbs for his wife's joy. He spent hours tending the plants, reflecting on life and his choices. Lucas's journey was a living testimony to the message that we reap what we sow. He learned that every action, every choice, has the power to shape our future. By planting seeds of love, optimism, and good work, Lucas reaped fruits of satisfaction, joy, and happiness. His life transformed into a story of overcoming and personal growth, inspiring those around him to also plant good seeds. Lucas found his purpose, and with it, the true happiness of the good returns he began to receive. But how can we apply this message in our daily lives? Titus has something surprising to share, which can transform your perspective. Keep watching and find out.
The Bible is an inexhaustible source of wisdom and guidance for our lives. In it, we find teachings that help us understand the importance of our actions and how they shape our future. Let's explore 3 passages that illustrate the message that we reap what we sow. The first passage we will analyze is Galatians, which warns us about the consequences of our actions. Listen to what it says, Galatians chapter 6, verses 7 and 8. Do not be deceived, God cannot be mocked. For whatever a man sows, that he will also reap. Whoever sows to his flesh will reap destruction from the flesh, but whoever sows to the Spirit will reap eternal life from the Spirit. This passage reminds us that our actions have consequences. If we plant seeds of selfishness and evil, we will reap destruction. But, if we plant seeds of love and kindness, we will reap eternal life. It is a call to reflect on our daily choices and how they impact our future. We will know the power of sowing by listening to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 8. Whoever sows injustice reaps calamity, and the rod of his fury will fail. This passage warns us about the consequences of our unjust actions. If we plant seeds of injustice, we will reap calamity. It is a reminder to act with justice and integrity, for our actions determine our destiny. Then, as it could not be otherwise, we must also seek justice. Listen to what it says in Hosea chapter 10, verse 12. Sow for yourselves justice, reap steadfast love, break up your fallow ground, for it is the time to seek the Lord, that he may come and rain righteousness upon you. This passage encourages us to plant seeds of justice and mercy. It is a call to act with kindness and compassion, for, by doing so, we will reap God's blessing. It is a reminder that our actions have the power to bring justice and mercy to our lives. But how can we apply these passages daily in our lives? Next, Apollos has something surprising to share, which can transform your future scenario. Keep watching and find out.
The message we shared today is a powerful reminder that our actions have consequences. If we plant seeds of love, optimism, and good work, we will reap sweet fruits of satisfaction, joy, and happiness. But if we plant seeds of selfishness and evil, we will reap destruction and calamity. Lucas's story shows us how a simple change of perspective can transform our lives. He decided to plant good seeds and over time, reaped the fruits of his actions. You can also make that choice. Reflect on your daily actions and ask yourself, what seeds am I planting? Remember that every action, every choice, shapes our future. Be a planter of good seeds and reap the fruits of a full and satisfying life. We would like to thank you for watching so far. We hope that the message and the story shared today have touched your heart and inspired you to plant good seeds in your life. But did you know that there is much more to come? In our next video, we will explore another powerful message that can transform your perspective. Don't miss it. And if you liked what we shared today, please like this video, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell so you don't miss our future reflections. Your comments also mean a lot to us. Let us know what you thought and how we can improve. Together, we can learn and grow. Always read the description of our videos if you are interested in deepening your knowledge. We will bring more information or indications. Thank you for being together in this study for growth. Until next time. Every video is a starting point. If you seek more clarity or inspiration, the next step is within your reach. A new idea, a fresh insight might be waiting for you. Thank you for joining us and for your dedication to growth.